Blitz is what we refer to it. I saw it first, and a lot of the stuff that we're going to do, the techniques out of it, is going to be from Tertian. But Guro teaches a lot of different things out of it, so it's not strictly the Tribe E formula from Tertian now. So that's why we kind of refer to it as the 1-2 with Blitz, because it has more things in it. We're just going to take a few of the first ones. So basically, he'd be blitzing me. In the Blitz, he's doing an X or a 1-2-1. Okay, so he'll be doing crash, right? You're trying to crash me with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the half beats in the middle of that combination. So he's going 1, 2. Now for this training drill, he's just going to keep that up. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shot on the back end right here. Stop. Okay, when he goes through his strike, I'm going to stay here. And that's going to leave my stick in the center to do a drop straight down on top of the hand or a vertical hit. Okay, so that is, he hits, goes all the way through, and my stick stays there and drops straight on top of it. Of course, you can drop straight on top of the head. So we're going like this, we're going 1, 2, and he just continues that up, and I'm doing this basic metronome. And I go just like that. And what it does is teach me to reach inside that. So you can go faster, and it'll be harder. And it'll be harder for me to reach deep. Right? If he goes real fast all the way through, boom, then I go like that. That's what I'm trying to do, is get in the middle of that. The faster he goes, the harder it is to do that. So instead, I end up just reaching right here on top of the hand. Now, if I hit, and I go through like this, and I hit this, and then he comes back and he hits me, bang, my timing was off. That wasn't a real half beat. I want to be able to go like this, hit, and then come back in the middle of that. Hit, and come back. So if it goes like this, and I go, and then messes that up, then I wasn't fast enough. In which case I'll ask him to slow down his metronome or his timing. So in the beginning, you start off real slow. Maybe even slower than this. Now the forehand is the same thing. If I get through here, this is my backhand drop. This would be the forehand drop. So it goes here. It's a little harder on the forehand, so I'm going to go into the head like this. So we'll pick it up just a little bit and I'll let you go. I can't talk, it's going to be loud, so it's going to go. And what that does, that just gives me the time to be able to go in. You guys got it? Sir? Let's take a look at that. All right, let's go. All right, whenever you're ready.
Good.
Okay, Guru Dan, said that he thought this was a technique or a drill that was a diamond. And a lot of people look at diamonds. If you give diamonds to infants, it's just a shiny thing. And they put it in their mouth and play with it in the dirt, and lose it and don't keep track of it. But if people can appreciate and understand what that value of that thing is, then they take better care of it and they utilize it. So it's the same thing here with this drill. If you don't understand the value of this drill and understand the importance and the ability to be able to reach in a half beat time, this may not seem like it's a very valuable thing to you, but I think it's an incredibly valuable drill. And I like to do it a lot, and Guro also thinks it's a drill. We're going to run through a couple of different options now. We're going to go, so if we just break it down to the one. So this is one, the next one's going to be horizontal beat. Okay, so it goes like this. It's one, boom, like that. So it goes hit, and then this hand comes back and it's in here. Okay, or you can go one, boom, and then hit to the back hand here. Okay, so boom. Now the two, same exact thing here. Hit him on the inside there. Okay, so you get two, and it goes boom, hits on the horizontal line. And then the next one hits, boom, and goes all the way through here. Make sure you don't go all the way through. Don't go like this and then come back, because in the same amount of time, he'll travel the same distance. And you'll hit each other in the hand or both hit each other's weapons. So what you're trying to do is travel less distance. So when he goes through, you're just right here, and it's easier to turn back. Or you go like this, and you're here, it's easier to turn back. So you gotta have that small loopability. Okay, so the first one was straight down, here or on the head. The second one is horizontal, like so. Okay, it goes like that, again here, straight down or on the head, and horizontal on the hand or on the head. So those are the first two. So we'll just run through the first two a couple times. So we go like this. And the faster he can go for me, the better. So we'll pick it up a little bit. Okay. There you go. And that's the idea. Okay, so let's take those first two in front. We good? When Leo Harone was in World War II and he would fight, you know, some of the battles would last, you know, 15 minutes. You know, imagine, I mean, you're just doing a drill for a couple of minutes. You're trying to keep up a regular pace, a regular intensity. No one's really trying to kill you. In fact, I didn't have to move. He's not going to hit me. Later on, that'll change. But right now, he's just swinging 1 and 2. But imagine, you know, fighting for 15 minutes nonstop, where every block had all the force you needed to block a sword blow or an incoming bayonet blow. And every chop was to take off an arm or a leg or a head. And at the end of those battles, Grandmaster Harone would talk about having to pry his sword, sit down and pry his fingers open and pry his sword out of his grip. You know, because he couldn't open his hand, gripping so hard and for so long. You know, that kind of makes you realize just how important grip is, and grip endurance and grip strength. Anyway, so we're going to go in now, and what happens is a lot of people go, well, I can't ever enter. You know, I can't ever enter to medium or even close range. All I ever do is hit at long range. And if you're not a very good long range fighter, you know, or maybe you have an inferior weapon, you know, sometimes it is very difficult to get in close. So how do we do that? This drill will teach you how to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at when the blocks come, how we can do that. Now, you know, we start off with basic strikes. You give me an angle 1, I learn my basic blocks. Well, you can't really do that. If he's really whipping that angle 1, I'll be like, holy crap, I'll never find the time to be able to put that in there. So we say, well, you should try and hit him 2 or 3 times before you enter. And, well, how do I do that? Okay, well, this is how it goes. Every time I would be hitting this stick, I'd be trying to hit his hand, right? And when I got a couple of those, and his stick slowed down, I could go in. But this is the timing I'm looking for, even without being able to hit his hand. This is the timing you're looking for. So we're going to go again. We'll start off with a wing, a high wing. So we go like this, hit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my wing. And now I'm going to flip it up to a 2. He's going to come back to that, and I can roof it if I want. So do it again. So go here. So go fast, and then I back out. I back out just because I want to get used to it. Okay? I'm looking for the timing. There it is. And then back out. And the same thing on the 2 with the shield. Back out. So that's real slow, this one. He goes through, boom, now his stick hit hard enough to get my stick stuck. So I crash in my shield, come in. It can't do it like this for very long range. It doesn't work like that at long range. Even if I go extremely long range, he'll slip through and get parts of my body. So I have to go in. And you can angle off with your left foot or you can crash in. But we're just going into the shield. So we go 1, 2. And if I go in with 1, I just crack it, right? So just going like this, hit, then back out like this. Back out. And he's willing to recognize me entering, and I'm willing to recognize when I can enter and what the time for that is. Okay? So that's high wing and high shield. Okay? Also in the 2, I have an outside deflection. Okay? So my outside deflection is like this. Okay? You can deflect with the back of your blade or the flat of your blade. And then I'll hit overhead like this. So we'll go like this. And right here, I'll leave it like that. And then I come back in with my blade. So it goes here. Oh, there you go. He's trying to leave my blade there. Okay. Just keep him honest. Sometimes I'm in and out. There you go. You can feel I'm wanting to enter. I'm trying to anticipate it. And this is how you're going to enter with the timing you need to be able to pick that up and still be able to hit his hands and guard yourself the whole time instead of just going in like this. Like that. Or going like this and hoping that you pick it up. Or just going in and smashing each other until you end up in the guard or something silly like that. You guys got it?
Sir.
All right, let's go do it.